Hi, Angela Ray here. I'd like for you to hop on board the A train and get off at the next stop with me. I have a new series I'm calling People You Should Know. Now, this has nothing to do with celebrities or, fancy folk like that. We're talking about ordinary people who make our world a better place because of their exceptionalism. I'd like for you to meet my friend Rosslyn Cookie Rowe. She's smart, funny, beautiful, and has a heart of pure gold. She is constantly loving people and encouraging them. She is certainly a person you should know. Who nicknamed you Cookie?
My mother's mom, my maternal grandmother. She started calling me Cookie at birth. Honestly, even in school, a lot of my teachers called me Cookie because everybody calls me Cookie. I'm telling you, a lot of people don't know my real name is Rosslyn. Anybody from way back,
right?
Projects, they're like, who? Rosslyn? Who's Rosslyn? You say Cookie Rowe, they'll know who I am.
Who Cookie is.
So even through school, everybody called me Cookie. I didn't start wanting to be Rosslyn until now. I was like, I don't want to be 60 years old Miss Cookie. That's how I feel. I'm in my late 50s. So I don't want to be Miss Cookie at 60, so I've been trying to transition to Rosslyn.
Yeah, I try to transition into people calling me Angie. It does not work.
And my husband, he would not call me Cookie.
Yeah.
My husband didn't even know anything about Cookie when he met me because once I started at the church I'm a part of now, I'm Rosslyn. So nobody even at my church knew me as Cookie. So my husband had no idea who Cookie was. And somebody said, Cookie said, Rosslyn, my wife? So I finally had to tell him the Cookie side because in business, I'm Cookie.
Where are you from? Just tell me, girlfriend.
Well, I'm a native Washingtonian, born and raised in Washington, D.C., Southeast, product of the projects.
Come on.
Love my city.
Come on.
Yes.
People look at you and Cookie, no one would ever think that you were a product of the projects because, people have their own.
Yeah, there's a stigma on project kids.
You couldn't have turned out this way and be from the projects.
All my life. I moved out of the projects when we were 23 years old, so I was 23 when my parents moved us out. And that's all I know.
And that's it. And at that point in time in your life, you were raised in the projects. You did not know that you did not have.
Oh, I didn't know I was poor.
See?
I didn't know I was poor until I got to be like 18 or 19 years old. And then I had a girlfriend said, you live in the projects? I said, no, I live in a house.
No, that's right.
She said, you live in a house with the 2 steps. I said, I live in a house. I have a front door and a back door. I said, we have an upstairs and a downstairs. I said, I have my mother and my father.
When you were growing up and just the nuclear family is not there anymore, the mother and father, are often not there. They're working. And so it's a totally different dynamic now. But our children, our young men and women are sometimes just left to their own devices, and that's when you can get into trouble.
Yeah, the latchkey kids. See, when I was coming up, there were no latchkey kids because there was all owners.
I am so proud of you. You own this huge building that we're in. What got you to this point?
Well, when I was a teenager, 10, 12, I was cornrowing everyone's hair in the neighborhood, and I always said, I'm going to do hair when I get to be a big girl.
You spoke.
Yeah.
You spoke
that into existence. I didn't understand it now. I understand the power of words now.
Yes, ma'am, words have great power. So let's follow Rosslyn's advice and only speak positive things into existence. There's more of Rosslyn's story as she candidly and very authentically discusses her insecurities. I mean, how many people are willing to bare their souls like that? Not many, making Rosslyn Rowe truly exceptional and a person you should know. If there is someone exceptional in your life, and I'm sure there is, and you would like for the universe to know about it, email me at stories@angelaray.com.